And I hope you enjoyed the previous video. Though it was in Afrikaans, that's why Auntie decided to make another video for you guys in English so that you can understand it. And this story today that I want to tell you, it's about Noah. Noah was a righteous man, a good man that lived thousands of years ago. And in his time there was a flood on the earth. But let me tell you the story about Noah. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the Lord God saw that people all over the earth were evil, and they did many evil things, and the Lord was sorry that He made them. And the Lord said, I will destroy all the people over the earth that I have made, people as well as the animals and the creeping animals and the birds of the air, because I am sorry that I made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. And God said to Noah, the end of all people have come according to my will, because the earth is filled with violence, and look, I will destroy the earth. Dear friends, the people over the earth were evil and did many wicked things, and God was sorry that He made them. God said to Noah, make for you a ship of gopher wood. The Lord God told Noah exactly how he should make the ship. The Lord also promised Noah that He will save him and his wife, his 3 sons, and also their wives. It is because Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord, for Noah was a good man. The Lord also told Noah to take all of the animals and the birds, 2 of each, in the ark with him. God also told Noah to take food in the ark for him and his family and for all the animals. And Noah did that. Just as God told him, so did Noah. After that, the Lord God said to Noah, go in the ark, you and your family, because I found you righteous before me in all the world. And Noah was 600 years when the flood came on the earth. And Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives went with him in the ark because of the flood. And the flood was 40 days on the earth. The waters became so much on the earth that it lifted up the ark so that it was risen upon the earth. So then all the living beings that were on the earth was destroyed, the people as well as the birds in the sky. All were destroyed from the earth. It is only Noah and his family and those with him in the ark that was saved. And God thought of Noah and all the animals and the birds with him in the ark. And God sent a wind over the earth so that the waters became less. Also the fountains from the water flood and all the windows of heaven closed, and the rain stopped. Now the waters have greatly decreased from the earth after 150 days. So Noah at the end of 40 days opened the window of the ark that he built. He sent out a raven, but the raven was flying to and fro until all the waters dried from the earth. After that Noah sent a dove to see if the waters have dried. But the dove could not find any resting place for his feet and came back to the ark because of the waters on the earth. So then Noah took out his hand, grabbed the dove and brought him back in the ark. After that he waited for 7 more days. He sent out the dove again, and the dove came at night and had a green olive leaf in his mouth. So Noah knew now that the waters had greatly decreased. After 7 days again he sent out the dove, but this time, dear friends, the dove did not come back. And Noah removed the lid from the ark, and he looked, and the whole earth was dry. And God said to Noah, "Go out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons and the wives of your sons with you, and also all the animals with you, all the birds and all the creeping animals, so that they can go out and be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth." And Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took of the clean animals and birds, and made an offer to the Lord. And the Lord God got the beautiful aroma, and he said in his heart, "I will never again curse the earth because of the people, because his thoughts were evil from his youth. And I will never again destroy all the living things as I had done." And God blessed Noah and his sons, and told them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the whole earth. And I make a covenant with you, that all flesh will never be destroyed by the flood, and that there will be no flood anymore to destroy the earth." And God said, "This is the sign that I will give you for the covenant between me and you, and between the animals that is with you for all generations. My rainbow I give to you in the clouds. It will be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. If I bring down the clouds over the earth, and this rainbow appears in the clouds, then I will think of my covenant between me and you and all the living things and all the people on the earth, and the waters will never again flood the earth to destroy it." And God said to Noah, "This is the sign of my covenant that I have made with you and all flesh on the earth." I hope you enjoyed this story that ended so beautiful, and I hope that you have learned something from it. We can learn a lesson from this, dear little friends. We can learn that when God tells us to do something, that we have to listen to God. We have to obey Him in everything that He says. That is what Noah did, little friends, and that is why God protected Noah and his whole family, even when the flood destroyed all the people and the animals. But Noah and his family was saved because he listened to God and he obeyed God. And so, please, little friends, let us learn from Noah and listen to God when He says something to us. Let us obey our parents and our teachers. And I also would want you to learn another lesson. Even if all your friends are doing wrong things, don't follow them. Don't follow them, but be like Noah and do what is good. Do what is right in the eyes of God, and God will bless you, my dear little friends. Don't follow your friends that do wrong things, but obey God in everything. And remember, Auntie loves you guys, but Jesus Christ loves you so much more. I hope you will have a blessed time. Until next time, bye.